You're now listening to the Garage Guys Fantasy Sports Podcast.
Garage fam. Sorry if I hurt your ears. Garage fam. It's me, Garage Guy. Coming to you live from the Inside Tailgating Mobile Garage, the Duke Cannon Mobile Garage. I'm in the middle of some town. I decided, you know what? Instead of doing this at like 2 o'clock in the morning when I'm going to get home, I'm going to do it now. I'm going to go ahead. I gassed up, I dieseled up, big diesel truck guy now. Dieseled up, got my DEF fuel, and now it was time to give you your garage fuel for Tuesday, since we didn't get an episode out today on Monday. As always, busy times in the mobile garage out here with Inside Tailgating. And you know what? This show at this point is real talk. This show is brought to you by Inside Tailgating. The show is brought to you by Duke Cannon. The show is brought to you by the American Cornhole League, because without those entities, none of this would be happening right now. Got a lot to unpack on this, but before we do that, I want you to take some time right now to get over to Inside Tailgating's YouTube page, their Facebook page, their Twitter page, their Instagram page, everywhere you can follow them or subscribe to them. If you are a true garage fan, true and through, all the way to the tippy top, you're all the way in, please go subscribe, follow them everywhere. Without them, none of this is happening. None of this is really going down. They're the ones that are providing everything for us to be out here on the road in the mobile garage. So just so much thanks to them. Huge shout out to them. And as well as Duke Cannon and the American Cornhole League. Be sure you're following them as well. Just huge shout outs to those three companies right there. Keeping the garage fam rolling on this tour that we're doing with Inside Tailgating. So it's been a blast. Just got back from Indianapolis. Got this sick shirt, Indy 500, May 26, 96. I bought a time machine. I went back to the old one, JK. Went to the Indy 500 for the first time. Going to talk a little bit about that, but mainly got to talk about the Coke 600. Kyle Larson, utter domination, just blew the entire field to oblivion with his super fast 5. Terry 2-time should be proud wherever he's at right now. We love, everybody knows Garage Guy's a big Terry 2-time guy, big Terry Labonte guy. So anytime I see the 5 out there, I'm stoked. I'm happy about it. Got to talk about the Coke 600. Going to talk a little bit about our weekend and the Indy 500. If you're in the Garage Fan Premium, you're in the Discord, you got the bag, baby. Dale and I had Larson at plus 730 on our book. Believe that. That is true. We had some of our other guys out of the Discord, did really well this weekend, so can't wait to unpack all that. Talk about all the Garage Fam that was out at the 600. I've been catching up in the Discord, so it's been pretty cool. It's been a great weekend, and I just can't wait. Oh shit, Kurt! I told you. Quit this, Kurt. Okay? You gotta quit. Don't make me do what you did to Jimmy Spencer, Kurt. Kurt? Stay down. Sorry, guys. Kurt just wants to lurk all the time. We've been keeping him captive for a while. That's an impersonator out there on the track. It's not really Kurt Busch, by the way. Just don't mind Kurt. He's just, he's upset. He's hiding out from his wife that was an assassin at one time. So yeah, Kurt, we love you, but you gotta stay down. All right. Let's continue. Let's just go ahead and get right off into it. The Coke 600. Kyle Larson, big Coke guy. Yeah, I know he drank Coke after the race. I'm assuming they didn't really get to see much of it because it was on a television while we were in Indianapolis. But the race itself was just a historic race. And let's go ahead and just talk a little bit about what was really accomplished during this week. So Hendrick bypasses Petty for I want to say the most wins. It was 269, I believe. Like it's incredible. Uh, Literally 269 Cup Series victory. Wow. Hendrick's on fire. I mean, literally almost finished 1, 2, 3, 4 again if it wasn't for Kyle Busch in the middle and in the mix. So it's just incredible to see that. And then Kyle Larson himself, like, just absolutely dominated that race. Like, I have never seen something that spectacular in my life, I don't think. Like, coming into this race, I was like, okay, definitely Larson's the favorite. Everyone knew that. We knew that Larson was going to be the favorite. And it's after practice and checking the stats, I'm like, okay, yeah, he's got a fast car. We've got to go for Kyle. We ended up putting the bets on him. Kyle was in our free picks this week. Chef Boy and I did our show. Free picks, Kyle Larson. Uh, Big Kyle Larson guys. That's really where it's at. We had him on the show. He's had a successful year. Is his success owed to being on Garage Guys? Maybe. I'm not going to argue it. If you guys want to argue it, you can. You can always argue it. But I'm not going to sit here and say that it is. He's a great race car driver, one of the best dirt car racers in the world. Okay, we know that. We know that much. And he's just out there proving what he can do in this equipment. So it's awesome to see that. Awesome to see the five, as I already said, just being back out there. But, the record is a huge deal. I mean, it solidifies it. There was a time, I think Dale and I were talking about this uh, earlier last night, about how there was a time where Team Hendrick was about to go bankrupt if it wasn't for the win that they had. Someone's calling. We're getting a phone call. Am I going to answer it? I can't answer it. I can't answer the call. I'm talking with you guys. Look, so uh, literally, Hendrick was going to shut their doors. They were going to close them down, like completely shut them down. And then they get a win. And then, bam, now here we are years later, and they're on top of the world. It's just incredible to see what they're doing this year. We love it. Larson was obviously the most expensive in DFS. It was still great to have him. Shout out to some of our guys in the Discord. I know there's a ton of messages that I got to catch up on, but I've got this phone right here in front of me. I'm going to look over some of this stuff right now. I'm checking out everything that we put in. We had some guys that could not believe that we got Larson at plus 730. Everyone that's in the premium that did bet Larson at plus 730, insanely epic win. Now, I won't go all about how I won't go on and on about how, oh, I won, we did this, we did that, da da da, whatever. But I will say I did have Logano, probably the worst choice of my life. If you bet any of my matchups, Logano over whoever, probably it sucked. Let's be honest. I lost some money on that. But it's just sometimes the gut will steer you in weird directions. He's like Logano is like the Coke god. He's Coca-Cola loves him. So you want to think like, oh, Pennzoil's on the hood. He wins the Pennzoil race at Vegas. He's a Coke guy. He could win the Coke race. But, that's just my dumbness sometimes getting in the way of things, which is why our consensus has been stronger. We're putting our heads together. We're figuring these things out. I still got to have one guy that could curve you a little loop here. I got to take a chance sometimes. Everybody does. But I'm looking on here right now, yesterday at 9:30. I know, shout out to Wes. Wes got some damn bags. Love to see that. Shout out to Choose V. Huge bags. Novi, he got his bets in. It was a beautiful thing to see. Adam Teal hitting some bets. We love it. And just seeing everybody in this Discord right now, like I'm looking at these pictures I haven't even seen yet. Um, we got some pictures from today from Troy. Happy Memorial Day. Just chilling outside. Got the fire going on. Got the little table in the middle. I love it. I love the Garage Guys Discord. If you're not in the Garage Guys Discord, what are you doing with your life? If you're watching the show and you're not in this Discord, you're missing out on everything that's happening with the fams. Our guy Exit 26-1 DB. We rolled him again. Video. Got a video in here. Love it. I love this energy. Like I love seeing like our guys, the like garage guys all over, just hitting the bets and winning them. And not even the bets, but the DFS lineups too. Drew worked so hard on those rankings. I look over my picks. I'm trying to make sure we're getting you guys the goods. And it's just a beautiful thing seeing everything come together. Look here. Nighthawk is chilling with David Starr. I thought that was Paul Wall. I didn't know what was going on. It was a beautiful thing. But I love it. I love the energy that's been in the Discord lately. It's a beautiful thing. And it just goes to show the Coke 600, not only just the race, but the event itself was so great. I wish I could have been there. I wish I could have been there so bad. I just wanted to get to chill with the Garage fam. And I can't wait until we can finally all get together as one and be rocking and rolling on this thing, man, because that's what it's all about. It's all about the fam. It's all about what we've started from the beginning. Like it's just I love it. Love to see it. Love to see the wins. Shout out to Kyle. Shout out to Team Hendrick. Coke 600. It was a success. I mean, what more do you need to know? I'm looking right here. This is all you need to know. Kyle Larson led 327 laps. There's really nothing else to say about that race. Kyle Larson led 327 laps. Dominated. The end. Period. We're moving on this weekend, though. So we will not be on road this weekend in the mobile garage, in the inside tailgating mobile garage, the Duke Cannon mobile garage, whatever you want to call it. Potato, baby. We won't be on the road. We'll be chilling this weekend. I'll be doing some home gating, preparing for the race that we've got coming up this weekend. We're going West Coast. So even though the NASCAR guys will be back on road in Sonoma, I'll be at home gating. So we'll have some videos out on inside tailgating for that this weekend as well. And as always, if you've got tailgate setups that you're checking out for the race and stuff, be sure to tag at tailgate with us on Twitter, inside tailgating on Instagram. Show us your setups. We want to see what you guys are doing. How are y'all tailgating the races? How are you home gating? Show us this stuff. It's a great thing. Tag garage guys too. Make it a little more familiar. Do whatever you got to do. We want to see the setups. We want to see the garage fam having a good time. We love racing. We love racing culture, and that's what it's about. And speaking of racing culture, let me go ahead and just slide on from the Coke 600. All the bags that we accumulated this weekend. Let's go ahead and slide on past, and let's start talking about the Indy 500. Our first experience, the weekend with inside tailgating, was an absolute blast. At the Indy 500, it kind of reminded me of like Talladega of the North. It was there was a ton of people camping, having a great time, just an insane weekend. As far as meeting new people and doing new things, the Garage Guys Flip Cup 500 was on Saturday. Huge success, had a huge turnout, and we had 16 teams participate to win $200 at this thing. Will we be bringing the Flip Cup 500 to Talladega? Probably. I feel like Dega and Indy are the only two places where that Flip Cup 500 can exist. It was just a great time. Got to meet a whole bunch of racing fans. Turned some Indy guys onto NASCAR, and then we also met some pretentious Indy guys. And let me tell you, when it comes to racing in Indianapolis, these guys, some of these guys, not all these guys, but some of these guys, they think that their shit does not stink. They've never heard the Outkast song Roses. Somebody needs to play it for them. I can't tell you some of the rude, shrewd comments that I got for wearing a Tony Stewart jacket, for Dale doing his jam. Our new guy, Johnny Rockets, and Chris Ross that we picked up this weekend. They know who they are. Shout out to them. If you were in Indy and you're watching this and it's your first time watching, you know Johnny Rockets and Chris Ross. They were there with the Garage Guy and with Dale. But I don't understand it. I don't understand its pretentiousness, because when I got to the Indy 500 on Sunday and I got to sit there, don't get me wrong, great race. It was insane just watching these cars, like alien race car looking deals. Like I thought I was in Star Wars Episode 1 watching pod racers. It is nuts to see that happening on a racetrack and the track itself. Indy, oh my God, like I'm so glad I got to go. As one guy, Bobby Indiana would say, oh my gosh. Met this electric guy, Bobby Indiana Bobby, whatever you want to call him. He'll probably be in the Discord soon, hopefully. Uh, just a riot of a dude. But the first thing I will say is when I got to the track, the weekend itself was just drawn out. And Indianapolis itself, Speedway, Indiana, it's like it's not even a real place. It's so clean, it's so nice, and it's just so different than anything I've ever experienced. The racing on Sunday, there were definitely moments. It's just they're moving so fast. It's hard to see. Like I kept hearing the crowd like, whoa. By the time I would look to be like, what the hell just happened? These fucking cars are just in a line again. And I'm like, what the fuck am I looking for here? Just watching these alien rocket ships go around a racetrack. Okay, I kept bringing up the fact that I played Mario Andretti Racing as a kid on like Nintendo. I felt like I was in that game. I felt like I was on an episode of Speed Racer. I didn't know what to think. And there's trees in the infield. Dale could not get over the fact that I was just like, he's like, this is the greatest spectacle in racing. Check out all of this stuff and see this. And I'm like, wow, there's fucking trees. There were trees. It tripped me out. Just like full grown trees that have been there for like centuries. They're just there. But we were in turn 2, and so anytime these cars come around, it was like they're not as loud as NASCAR's. It's literally like a pack of hornets, like coming to just sting your ass. The sound doesn't like overtake you, but it pierces you a little bit. I don't know. NASCAR fans, Garage fam, if you've never been to the Indy 500, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. You've got to go. You have to go at least once. It's incredible to watch it. Will I be an IndyCar guy after that? Probably not. But it was cool as shit to see it. It was cool as shit. And I can always say, hey, I've been to an Indy 500. I've watched these Indy cars. I will say that I think having a driver or knowing drivers is a huge deal. You got to know who's piloting these things. Otherwise, it's just like some shit out of a Crayola box with rocket cars. And you're just like pink, lime green, blue. There's a Bitcoin car. And it's not even a car. It's a spaceship. It's a rocket. It's a rocket ship. I'm convinced they're rocket cars. They're not stock cars. They're rocket cars. They're from another planet. They were brought here by aliens, and these people I've never heard of that are drivers, they pilot them. That's all I know. That's Indy. Okay? It's wild. You have to see it. It's unless you're there, unless you get to watch it with your own two eyes, by the way. I don't know what else you're watching with, but eyeballs, that's what I usually watch shit with. But you got to see it. You have to see it. There's nothing else I can say to explain it. It's some wowzers shit. It is definitely wowzers. Still love NASCAR though. Wish I could have been at the Coke 600. And I'm looking forward to next year. I was telling Dale and the guys, I was like, man, how sick would it be if we could just fly into the Indy 500, get on a plane, and fly the Coke 600. The problem is I would have to rent an entire commercial flight because I'd want the whole Garage fam to do it with us. Just saying. I don't want to be too much of a bougie boy, but if I am going to be a bougie boy, I don't want to be bougie alone. I want the whole Garage fam together. I want to experience that. Who knows? If we end up betting and keep going the way we're going, we'll probably have like a fucking $1 billion by this time next year. So we'll just dump all the money on. We'll pay for it. We'll all go. We'll all go. I don't know, but yeah, Coke 600, great race. Loved winning money. Always love winning money. And then the Indy 500. I didn't even bet on the Indy 500. I was like, I'm not even doing this. I'm not even going this far. DraftKings, I was in Indiana. I couldn't even use a sports book because they wanted me to put my ID in for like the 90th time. What would I have bet? I don't know. Probably Nixon and Larson, just like Dale did. And I'd have probably lost. But we still bet Larson. Shout out to another guy I'm not sure if he's in the Discord, and if you are in the Discord, forgive me, my man. It has been so just insane. It's been nuts. But I got to give a shout out to this right here. So looking through Twitter right now, there was a tweet that came through yesterday. It blew me away. And I'm going to go ahead and cap the show out on this because I got to get back on the road. I got to get back in that driver's seat. Just wanted to make sure I got to talk to you guys a little bit. Just let you guys know. Just thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all still here hanging 10. You're so used to waking up on Monday morning, getting a recap of the race, and now you're having to wait till Tuesdays. You're working with us. We work with you. We love you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. There's nobody else that we could be doing this for. It's just all for the Garage fam. It's that simple. So, man, there's so many tweets that I've missed. I feel like a piece of shit. I have a lot to catch up on. But looking at this tweet right here, everybody was freaking out about us getting Larson at plus 730. I promise I'm getting to it. I'm trying not to procrastinate. I'm trying my best, guys. Thank you. Here it is. Sean Trailer. Elio, I think is how you pronounce his name. Elio Castanovas. He had Elio and Kyle put $5 on it. Won 730. Plus 14,500. Plus 14,500. $14,500 if you would have put $100 on it. Insane. Not only that, best finishing position, Kyle Larson, minus 118, $59 to 109. Larson top 3, 50, won 107. Got him at plus 115. What a day for Sean. Sean, if you're watching this, I can only hope that you're in the Discord. I just followed you back. Mr. Sean, if you're not in the Discord, get in the Discord. If you are in the Discord, I'm a piece of shit, and I'm sorry. I'm a busy boy. Personally, DM me and tell me you're a piece of shit for not knowing that I was here. There's so many nicknames. It's hard to keep up, but I still love you guys. I want to get to know everybody on a first-name basis. But that's about all the time I got. I'm about to get back in this driver's seat. Hopefully Kurt's not hurting too bad back there. He'll probably get tossed around a little bit now. Kurt, are you okay? Kurt? See what happens when everybody gets off the bus? I start talking to a poster board. All right, that's all I got. Sports Profit Repeat. Let's go. It's Garage Guys.
It's the Garage Guys. It's the Garage Guys. It's the Garage Guys. It's the Garage Guys. It's the Garage Guys. It's the Garage Guys. It's the Garage Guys. It's the Garage Guys. It's the Garage Guys. It's the Garage Guys. It's the Garage Guys. It's the Garage Guys. It's the Garage Guys. It's the Garage Guys. It's the Garage Guys. It's the Garage Guys. It's the Garage Guys. It's the Garage Guys.